Alright, let's talk about some healthy vegetables. I'm Dr. Edward Langley, and I want to guide you through the top 10 healthiest vegetables you can find right here in North America. Now, these aren't just any old veggies. They're truly packed with nutrients and offer a lot of benefits for your overall health. It might surprise you to know that even a popular choice like spinach only comes in at number 5 on our list.
So, who takes the top spot?
Well, it could be something you're eating every day without realizing how good it is for you. Some doctors even consider it a cancer fighter. Come along with me as we explore where these 10 vegetables come from, what's so nutritious about them, and the health benefits they provide. I'll share some scientific information and some interesting stories to give you a fresh perspective on the vegetables you're eating.
So, let's start with number 10. 10. Asparagus.
Asparagus is a really tasty vegetable with a long history. Back in ancient Rome, it was very popular and known for being quick to prepare. The Roman Emperor Augustus was a man who liked efficiency, and he would ask people to do things faster than it took to cook asparagus.
Can you imagine that?
Using a vegetable's cooking time as the standard for getting things done quickly. Asparagus, with its long green stalks, used to be a luxury item for the wealthy, but now everyone can enjoy it. It's definitely earned its place on our list because it's packed with nutrients. Asparagus is a great source of folate, vitamin K, and B vitamins. You'll also find vitamin C and beta-carotene in there. Folate is especially important for women who are trying to have a baby or are already pregnant, as it helps prevent certain birth defects. Vitamin K is important for us older adults because it helps with blood clotting and keeps our bones strong. Asparagus is also a good source of potassium, which can help keep your blood pressure healthy. Research has even shown that asparagus contains an antioxidant called glutathione. Don't worry about remembering the name. Just know that it can help your liver detoxify and can also boost your immune system. This antioxidant might even lower the risk of certain cancers and chronic illnesses. Because asparagus is high in fiber and low in calories, it's also a good choice if you're watching your weight. Here's a fun fact. Some people notice a strange smell in their urine after eating asparagus. Don't worry, that's perfectly normal. It's just from a sulfur-containing compound in the asparagus that your body processes. And not everyone can even detect the odor. When you're serving asparagus, it's best when it's fresh and tender. Whether you stir-fry, steam, or roast it, be careful not to overcook it, so you don't lose those important nutrients. One thing to keep in mind, asparagus contains moderate amounts of purines. If you have gout or high uric acid levels, just eat it in moderation. Overall, asparagus is a healthy vegetable for folks of all ages, and it's easy to see why it's been enjoyed for so many years.
9. Carrots.
Carrots are a worldwide favorite. You know, the famous cartoon character Popeye actually represented carrots, not spinach like many people think. So, what makes carrots so great? Well, first of all, they're known for helping your vision. That bright orange color comes from beta-carotene, a nutrient that your body turns into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for your eyesight and your immune system. Eating carrots regularly can help prevent night blindness and can even relieve dry eyes. Modern science has confirmed that vitamin A is indeed important for keeping your retinas healthy. There's also an interesting story behind the carrots we eat today. Did you know that carrots weren't always orange? Centuries ago, they were mostly purple, red, and yellow. So, how did we get the orange carrot? It's thanks to the Dutch. Back in the 17th century, Dutch farmers bred the orange carrot to honor the House of Orange, the Dutch royal family. And this new carrot quickly became popular everywhere. Another fun fact, during World War II, the British Royal Air Force used carrots as a clever strategy. To keep their radar technology a secret, they told people that their pilots had excellent night vision because they ate so many carrots. This encouraged civilians to eat more carrots during food shortages. While carrots won't actually give you superpowered night vision, they do contain nutrients that are good for your eyes. The story just helped to promote carrots as a healthy food. Of course, carrots offer more than just vitamin A. A 100-gram serving has about 660 milligrams of potassium, which is good for your heart health and blood pressure. They also provide vitamin C, vitamin K, B vitamins, and plenty of dietary fiber. That fiber helps with digestion and keeps your gut healthy. Carrots also contain antioxidants like flavonoids, which can help get rid of harmful free radicals, which may prevent cancer and slow down aging. Studies have shown that people who eat carrots regularly have a lower risk of lung cancer and other types of cancer, possibly because of the beta-carotene and antioxidants. Now, you might have heard the story about skin turning yellow from eating too many carrots. If someone eats a lot of carrots or carrot juice regularly, like several cups a day, their skin might turn slightly yellow. That's because the body has taken in too much keratin. This condition is called keratinemia, and it's harmless. If you stop eating so many carrots, your skin will return to normal. Carrots can be eaten raw or cooked. Raw carrots are a good source of vitamin C. Cooking them actually helps your body absorb more of the beta-carotene. Cooking them with a little bit of oil will help you absorb even more.
8. Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, sometimes called yams, have been an important food throughout history, helping people survive famines. Now, they're known as a food that can promote longevity and are a key part of the diets of people in some of the world's longest-living communities. Sweet potatoes are incredibly nutritious, and the UN Food and Agriculture Organization even calls them an ideal, complete food source. So, why do they deserve a spot on our list of the world's healthiest vegetables? First, sweet potatoes are full of dietary fiber, which makes them great for your digestion. A medium-sized sweet potato has about 4 grams of fiber, which can help prevent and relieve constipation. Second, sweet potatoes, especially the orange ones, have even more beta-carotene than carrots. Eating 100 grams of sweet potato can give you more than half of your daily vitamin A needs. That's great for your eyesight and your immune system. Sweet potatoes also contain vitamin C and vitamin E, which are powerful antioxidants that can help strengthen your immune system and keep your skin healthy and elastic. They're also high in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and maintain the right balance of electrolytes in your body. The great thing about sweet potatoes is that they taste sweet, but they don't have the kind of simple sugars that cause your blood sugar to spike. The sugars in sweet potatoes are mostly complex carbohydrates, which give you energy in a more balanced way. Because they have a relatively low glycemic index, sweet potatoes are a good substitute for rice or bread. They're a good choice for people who are watching their blood sugar. Sweet potatoes also have some hidden benefits. Purple sweet potatoes contain anthocyanins, which are super powerful antioxidants. Scientists have found that extracts from purple sweet potatoes can even slow down the growth of some cancer cells. So, sweet potatoes are thought to have anti-cancer potential. In Okinawa, Japan, which is known as one of the world's longest-living regions, sweet potatoes with thin skins and white flesh are a staple food for older adults. They steam or roast them and eat them as both a main dish and a side dish, enjoying the nutrition and the flavor. There are lots of ways to enjoy sweet potatoes. Steamed or roasted sweet potatoes are a warm, sweet treat in the winter. Sweet potato soup is comforting, and stir-fried sweet potato leaves are a popular side dish. A couple of tips for eating sweet potatoes. Try to eat them with the skin on, but be sure to wash them well first. The skin contains more nutrients and fiber. Also, try not to eat too much on an empty stomach. Eating too many sweet potatoes on an empty stomach can cause heartburn or acid reflux, because they contain substances that stimulate stomach acid. It's best to eat them with other foods and in moderation. Overall, sweet potatoes are a budget-friendly, nutritious vegetable that's good for your health. 7. Broccoli. Broccoli is a common vegetable in many diets and is becoming more and more popular in North American homes. Some people say that if food had a superhero, it would be broccoli. Broccoli is a close relative of the cauliflower we often eat. It belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family. It's a green version of cauliflower. It might look ordinary, but it's incredibly nutritious. Broccoli contains almost all of the major vitamins and minerals, especially vitamin C. Every 100 grams of broccoli contains 60 to 80 milligrams of vitamin C. That's much more than most fruits offer. Broccoli is also rich in vitamin K and calcium, which are great for strong bones and healthy blood clotting. It also has high levels of folate and dietary fiber, which are good for your heart and your digestive system. Plus, broccoli provides a good amount of plant protein and minerals like iron. But the biggest health benefit of broccoli is its anti-cancer properties. In the 1990s, scientists discovered a plant compound called sulforaphane in broccoli. This was a big deal, because it was the first time people learned that common vegetables could contain such a powerful anti-cancer substance. Sulforaphane can activate detoxification enzymes in your body, helping to remove harmful substances that might cause cancer. It can also directly cause cancer cells to self-destruct. Since then, many studies have confirmed that people who regularly eat broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables have a lower risk of lung cancer, stomach cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, and other cancers. That's not to say that eating broccoli can cure cancer, but the nutrients it contains can act as a protector, helping to defend your body against the disease. That's why doctors often recommend including broccoli and similar vegetables in your daily diet. Here's an interesting story about broccoli. Former U.S. President George H.W. Bush once said publicly that he really didn't like broccoli and even banned it from the White House and Air Force One while he was in office. This story is often used for humor, because a food that even the president doesn't like is strongly recommended by doctors as an an anti-cancer food. There are many ways to eat broccoli. Stir-fried broccoli with garlic and simple boiled broccoli are popular dishes. But keep in mind that broccoli's nutrients can easily be lost during high-temperature cooking. So, it's important to cook it for as short a time as possible. In general, broccoli is best when it's cooked for around 2 to 3 minutes, until it changes color and is still a little crunchy. If you don't like the slightly bitter taste of broccoli, try adding some olive oil, minced garlic, or a little bit of salt to make it taste better.
6. Kale.
Kale is a superfood for a new generation. It's a popular vegetable in the health world and has even been called a Superman of vegetables. It used to be an insignificant item, sometimes just used to decorate plates, but it's quickly become a favorite of health enthusiasts. Kale is related to cabbage. But unlike cabbage, which is round, kale grows a bunch of leaves with wavy edges that are dark green or purple green in color. The reason kale is so popular is that it's incredibly nutritious. Kale has an extremely high vitamin K content. Every 100 grams of kale contains hundreds of micrograms of vitamin K, far more than we need each day. This can help strengthen your bones and promote blood clotting. It's also rich in vitamin A and carotenoids like lutein, which protect your eyes and prevent cataracts. Kale also contains a lot of vitamin C, about the same amount as broccoli. This is good for boosting your immune system. Plus, it provides plenty of calcium and magnesium. For people who don't eat dairy, kale is a great plant-based source of calcium. You can combine lemon juice with kale to help you absorb the calcium. Interestingly, kale isn't a new vegetable. It was widely grown by European farmers in the Middle Ages. In the past, it was often used as food for animals or as a decorative plant in flower beds. It wasn't until around the 21st century that the nutrition community rediscovered its value. A famous story is that before 2012, the biggest buyer of kale in the United States was a pizza chain. They bought so much, not to serve it to customers, but to decorate the salad bar. Later, as healthy eating became more popular, people started to actually eat kale. Various kale salads and kale smoothies became popular for a while. Scientific research has also confirmed the many benefits of kale. Because it's a cruciferous vegetable, it contains anti-cancer ingredients similar to broccoli, like sulforaphane and indole compounds. Eating it regularly can help reduce the risk of certain cancers. It's also high in antioxidants, which can protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals, playing a role in anti-aging and preventing cardiovascular diseases. Of course, kale can be tough and bitter when eaten raw. Many people aren't used to eating it at first. You can tear it apart, mix it with olive oil and chopped nuts, and massage it with your hands to soften it and make a nutritious salad. Or you can stir-fry it quickly over high heat or roast it into kale chips to make it more crunchy and delicious. If you can't find kale for a while, don't worry. Collard greens and other cruciferous vegetables have similar nutritional properties and are affordable and easy to find. They're also worth eating more of. Keep in mind that kale contains high levels of oxalic acid and very high levels of vitamin K. So, people with kidney stones and people taking anti-clotting medications like warfarin should eat it in moderation and shouldn't eat too much raw kale. But for healthy people in general, adding kale to your weekly meals is definitely good for your health.
5. Spinach.
Spinach is a well-known name and a nutritional powerhouse. Popeye the Sailor's strength after eating spinach has made it memorable to children all over the world. Spinach has long been known as the king of nutrition. It's rich in carotene, vitamin C, vitamin K, folic acid, iron, magnesium, and more. You could say it's a model student that has it all. Every 100 grams of spinach contains about 2,800 micrograms of carotene, far more than many fruits and vegetables. This is very helpful for maintaining your vision and keeping your skin and mucous membranes healthy. It also has about 30 milligrams of vitamin C, which can boost your immunity and provide antioxidant properties. The vitamin K content is as high as 400 micrograms or more, which helps with blood clotting and bone health. The potassium and magnesium content in spinach is also prominent, which helps control blood pressure and maintain muscle and nerve function. Many people think that spinach is the best source of iron. There's a famous mistake in that story. It's said that the first scientist to record the iron content of spinach accidentally misplaced the decimal point, exaggerating its iron content by a factor of 10. Although it was later corrected, the idea of spinach as a great source of iron has stuck with people, thanks to Popeye. Modern nutrition shows that spinach contains about 2.7 milligrams of iron per 100 grams, which is about the same as many other green leafy vegetables and not as high as the myth suggests. Also, the iron in spinach is plant-based iron, and it's absorbed less easily than the heme iron found in animal products. But don't underestimate spinach because of this. It's still very nutritious. The vitamins and minerals it contains make it a good example of balanced nutrition. It's no wonder that many people think of a bowl of hot spinach and pork liver soup when they want to boost their iron levels. The combination of green leaves and red meat is a wonderful way to complement each other nutritionally. In addition to being a well-known source of iron, spinach also has many unique properties. Spinach is rich in folate, which is extremely important for pregnant women in preventing birth defects and also helps lower homocysteine levels in our blood, protecting your heart and blood vessels. It also contains antioxidants like flavonoids and lutein. Studies have found that eating more spinach helps reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, keeping the eyes of older adults healthier. The magnesium in spinach helps maintain blood sugar. Moderate intake helps reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. You could say that although spinach is ordinary, it's almost all-powerful. It's no wonder it's been at the top of the superfood lists for so long. Spinach does have its downsides. It contains quite a bit of oxalic acid. 100 grams of spinach contains nearly 700 milligrams of oxalic acid. Oxalic acid can affect the absorption of calcium and iron and may form calcium oxalate crystals in the body. Eating too much spinach without preparing it properly can increase the risk of kidney stones. The right way to eat it is to blanch the spinach before cooking it. Because oxalic acid dissolves easily in water, blanching it in boiling water for half a minute to 1 minute can remove most of the oxalic acid without significantly destroying the other nutrients in the spinach. After being blanched, spinach can be enjoyed more safely in cold salads or quick stir-fries. There's also a rumor that spinach can't be eaten with tofu because the calcium in tofu will react with the spinach's oxalic acid. But in fact, most of the calcium oxalate that we eat is excreted in our stool and doesn't directly become kidney stones. As long as your diet is balanced and you drink more water, there's no need to worry too much. In general, spinach is easy to buy all year round. It's affordable and it's versatile. It's very popular in everything from delicious spinach soup and garlic spinach to scrambled eggs with spinach and spinach salad. In your daily diet, combine spinach with foods rich in vitamin C, such as tomatoes and colorful peppers, or high-protein foods, such as eggs and lean meat, to improve iron absorption and nutritional balance.
4. Swiss chard.
Swiss chard might not be familiar to everyone, but it's a nutritional dark horse. Swiss chard belongs to the same family as beets. It's eaten mainly for its leaves and leaf stalks. It looks like a large spinach with thick, dark green leaves, and the leaf veins and stalk colors are diverse. It can be white, red, yellow, or other colors, and is often grown in vegetable gardens in Europe and the United States. It's both beautiful and edible. Swiss chard is ranked 4th because its nutritional density is incredibly high. In the nutritional scores done by U.S. organizations, Swiss chard scores close to a perfect score. Its vitamin K content is super high, which is especially good for your bones. It also has vitamin A and vitamin C, which are antioxidant powerhouses that can help us fight aging and prevent inflammation. In terms of minerals, magnesium and iron are very prominent, which can help maintain blood pressure and heart health. Simply put, Swiss chard has concentrated all the advantages of dark green leafy vegetables into one plant. The way to eat Swiss chard is similar to spinach. Stir-frying it with garlic or making soup works well. The taste is a little stronger than spinach and slightly crispy. It's best to blanch Swiss chard before cooking it because it's also high in oxalic acid. Also, because it's so high in vitamin K, people taking anticoagulant drugs should talk to their doctor.
3. Napa cabbage.
Napa cabbage looks ordinary and is inexpensive. We sometimes even use its name to describe things that are cheap. But actually, its nutrition and health benefits are outstanding. It's a truly high-nutrition, low-calorie vegetable. First of all, Napa cabbage has a good amount of vitamin C, with about 40 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams. Don't think that cabbage is bland. This vitamin C content is as high as that of apples and oranges, which helps boost your immunity, provides antioxidant properties, and prevents colds. Second, Napa cabbage is also rich in vitamin K and folic acid. Vitamin K protects your bones and helps with blood clotting, while folic acid prevents anemia and is beneficial for pregnant women. Napa cabbage is also rich in potassium, which is good for your heart health and blood pressure stability. Also, cabbage is low in sodium, making it a great vegetable choice for people with high blood pressure. In addition, the fiber in cabbage is plentiful and soft, which helps promote gastrointestinal motility and prevent constipation. At the same time, it's extremely low in calories, making people feel full without having to worry about gaining weight. It's no wonder that many nutritionists recommend it as the main ingredient in weight loss recipes. But the reason why Napa cabbage makes it into the top 3 is its anti-cancer ability. Napa cabbage, like broccoli, belongs to the cruciferous family. It contains indole compounds, which are especially good for women. They can help regulate estrogen in the body, reducing the risk of some hormone-related cancers, such as breast cancer. The sulforaphane and other ingredients it contains can also help the liver detoxify and excrete carcinogens from the body as soon as possible. Therefore, many doctors say that Napa cabbage is a cheap and good liver-protecting and anti-cancer food. In a U.S. list of anti-cancer vegetables and fruits, Napa cabbage ranks second only to our number 1, which we'll reveal soon. Napa cabbage has hardly any downsides, but it is a little bit cooling. People with weak spleens and stomachs and those who are prone to diarrhea should avoid eating it raw as much as possible. It's much milder if it's stir-fried or cooked in soup.
2. Watercress.
Watercress is very popular in some regions, where people love to use it to make soup. How great is watercress? A U.S. organization once did nutritional assessment of dozens of vegetables and fruits to see which ones were the best at providing key nutrients and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. The result was that watercress scored a perfect 100 points, ranking first. The vitamin C content of watercress is higher than that of oranges, and the carotene content is more than twice that of carrots, which are known for being good for your eyes. The combination of these 2 vitamins is a great way to protect your eyesight, boost your immunity, and slow down aging. But even more amazing is that it also belongs to the cruciferous family. So, it has anti-cancer properties. Research has found that having smokers eat a small bowl of watercress every day for a period of time actually reduced the cell damage caused by smoking in their bodies by 23%. That's not to say that eating it can undo the harm of smoking, but it shows how strong its ability to protect our body cells is. Watercress also has many interesting stories. It's said that Hippocrates, the father of medicine, chose the location for the first hospital in Greece in the 5th century BC in a place with a clear stream so he could grow lots of fresh watercress for patients to eat. He believed that watercress helps purify the blood and restore health. Ancient Roman soldiers would also eat watercress before fighting to improve their physical strength and perseverance. During the British Industrial Revolution, working-class people couldn't afford expensive food. So, they used 2 slices of bread and watercress as breakfast, calling it a poor man's sandwich. They accidentally consumed plenty of vitamins, which made them stronger and able to survive the hard times. When enjoying watercress, you must clean it well because it grows in water. It's best to soak it in lightly salted water for a while. It's also a little bit cooling, so people with sensitive stomachs should cook it in soup or hot pot rather than eat it raw.
1. Garlic.
The highly anticipated number 1 is finally here. You might not believe that the vegetable that beat all these other nutritional champions is actually garlic, which we use to stir-fry dishes every day. That's right, it's garlic. It's unassuming, but it's a vegetable with the most anti-cancer potential, according to the U.S. National Cancer Institute, and it's known as a natural cancer killer. Why is garlic so powerful? It all comes down to a substance called allicin inside it. This allicin is only produced when we cut or crush the garlic. It's an all-around expert. It's not only a powerful natural antibiotic that can kill bacteria and viruses. It was even used to disinfect soldiers' wounds during World War II. It's known as Russian penicillin. It's also a top anti-cancer substance that can inhibit cancer cell growth and boost our immune system to eliminate bad cells. A large number of studies have found that areas where people usually like to eat garlic have significantly fewer people with stomach and colon cancer. In addition to preventing cancer, garlic is also a guardian of our cardiovascular system. It can help relax blood vessels, stabilize blood pressure, and regulate blood lipids, allowing good cholesterol to rise and bad cholesterol to fall. In ancient Egypt, the workers who built the pyramids ate garlic every day to maintain their physical strength. In ancient Greece, Olympic athletes would also chew a few cloves of garlic before the competition to increase their endurance. It's clear that the power of garlic has been recognized since ancient times. To get the most health benefits from garlic, remember one trick. First, chop it up or mash it into a paste. Leave it in the air for 10 minutes to allow allicin to be fully produced, and then use it. Also, it shouldn't be stir-fried at high temperatures. It's best to add minced garlic when the dish is almost done, or use garlic paste for cold dishes. If you're worried about bad breath after eating it, chewing a few tea leaves or drinking some lemon water can help. So, we've gone through all 10 of the world's healthiest vegetables. Looking back at this list, we can see that although these vegetables have their own special qualities, they also have some things in common.
Did you notice?
Most of these vegetables are darker in color, such as dark green and orange-yellow. The deeper the color, the more nutrients they contain. They're also rich in dietary fiber and low in calories. They help cleanse our intestines and manage our weight. So, when you're buying vegetables, don't just buy the one or two that you like to eat. Try to choose a variety of colors and fill your basket with vegetables of all kinds: red, orange, yellow, green, and white, so that you get all the nutrients you need. Also, put a little extra effort into cooking. Don't cook leafy greens for too long. Add some oil to the carrots.
Blanch the spinach first.
Wait a bit after crushing the garlic. Remember, a small step in your diet can be a big step for your health. From today on, let these vegetable heroes stand guard on your table every day to protect the health of you and your family. I hope this has been helpful to you. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. You might inspire and help more people. I'll see you in the next video.